Established in 2009, Chambishi Smelter CCS is a major player in Zambia's copper industry. Located in Chambishi Multi-Facility Economic Zone emphasis on the Copperbelt province, the company's contribution to the country's economic development is significant. The smelter, majority owned by China Non-Ferrous Metals Corporation, CMEAZ, currently processes an average of 300,000 tons of copper concentrates per annum, producing copper anodes and sulfuric acid.
The matte is discharged from here and then it is taken to this furnace, which is called the converter furnace. This furnace converts the matte into blister, and from blister it goes to this equipment here, which is the anode furnace, which ultimately produces the anode copper. The anode copper is produced, it is cast on this wheel. So this is called the anode furnace casting wheel. What we are seeing here are the mouths. So when that molten anode is cast here and then cooled, and it drops into a cooling tank and eventually removed to be able to obtain our final products, that is the anode copper.
Chambishi Copper Smelter has invested significantly in the facility, with plans to invest up to $220 million to increase smelter capacity to meet the ever-growing demand. This growth translates into job creation for Zambians.
What we do is, as we are employing, 1,800 is just like a ceiling. We don't go beyond 1,800. That is for our direct employees employed under CCS. So when we are employing, we look at what our structures are giving us and also what our establishment is giving us. So when we receive requests from the departments, we look and say, because we don't want to spill over.
The smelter is committed to environmental protection, with measures in place to minimize effluent discharge and monitor air quality.
On environment, we do monitor the surrounding. We have the drainages, that where we get wastewater, which is both analyzed locally, and also a consultant will come and get samples so that we are able to know how we are impacting on the surrounding. Apart from what we do, also another consultant does it, so that when we compare the results that we submit to Zambia Environmental Management Agency as a requirement on the licenses that have been given to us.
Chambishi Copper Smelter has spent over $4.5 million on local infrastructure development, healthcare, and education initiatives since 2009.
And this initiative is in line with the government priorities, as I mentioned, like free education. We build the schools, we contribute a lot during the district, Kalulushi, and also Chambishi. For healthcare, we renovate the clinics and the general hospital in Kalulushi.
So far they've injected quite a lot into this facility, and just to mention some of the projects they've undertaken, they did a total overhaul of our maternity department, and they cleaned up the floors, the walls, the ceilings. They replaced the toilets, bathrooms, taps. Everything was redone to new. They were able to refurbish the entire maternity ward to a position where now it's much safer to have a child born in Karushi General Hospital.
It is clear that Chambishi Copper Smelter's contribution to Zambia's economic development goes beyond copper production, as seen in job creation, environmental protection, and community development initiatives, which are making a lasting impact on the lives of Zambians.